to share more physical media favorites. I am really in love with having things tangible in my hands. So I have some music favorites and some book and art related favorites. So let's get started. My first physical media favorite that I have to mention is Sharif Farrag. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. This artist is Syrian and Egyptian, and he really just molds together his Arab culture with a lot of other modern twists in the way that he's influenced by like hip hop music, and he's a ceramicist. But yeah, and I still have the little flyer, but this is his glossary of terms and symbols. I happened to be in New York the same time that he was having his exhibition at the Jeffrey Deitch Gallery. In his little glossary, he kind of breaks down his artistic process, what things mean for him. So there's so for letter C, he did one on character development and how his sculptures kind of represent different things. And yeah, and like he even talks about like his dog, Miss Sprinkles. Oh, so cute. That's Miss Sprinkles. It's like I for internal family system. Like it's so, I think this glossary book is just so special and intimate and really a breakdown of someone's life. And this was free at the gallery. Honestly, such a privilege to be able to get a peek inside an artist's mind and really have them walk you through their artistic process, because I feel like it's such a vulnerable space. I was actually at the Jeffrey Deitch Gallery. It was pouring rain and my allergies were so messed up and literally running down my face like tears, snot. And I was like, can I get this too? And the attendant was like, yeah, sure. But this was very fun. But he was born in California, received his BFA at USC and then his MFA from UCLA. And his work in clay pop art at Jeffrey Deitch was acquired by the Hammer Museum. That's a big win, I think, especially getting picked up by the Hammer Museum, but that makes sense because he was a UCLA student. But it says, it is a remarkable document showing the profound insights and experiences that he channels into his work. An example is his definition of beauty. Beauty is directly at the intersection and the objective and the subjective. Yes, I agree. So definitely look into this artist, but love, love, love. Next physical media favorite is Against the Wall, The Art of Resistance in Palestine. So basically this is a book that has a lot of photos of art that has been shown at the wall that ran through Palestine through the occupation and colonization. And this book was actually from 2010, so obviously now things are different, or more different now, and it's really disheartening looking at these individuals, and you can't help but wonder, like, are these folks alive? Like, I think it really just breaks my heart, but still very beautiful. And there's something that's still, although very sad, is still so special, just kind of looking into the lives. So yeah, so there's definitely like stories, but it's by William Perry, and he was able to kind of put this whole compilation of different artwork and graffiti at the wall that ran through the different sides of the banks in Palestine. And that wall really cut off a lot of Palestinian neighborhoods from getting access to farmland, water resources, and just a disruption to life. So it feels very jarring to kind of see the wall, but also see the beauty of how the community still kind of stands up. So yeah, I loved reading about these individuals, and again, my heart goes out to them whether they're alive or not. They live through artwork like this, and they live through the words that we share with one another. So yeah, and there's a couple of pieces by Banksy, I believe, that was also on the wall a lot throughout the book. But yeah, and then there's just a depiction of some homes, some stories, a lot of And I love the storytelling from different Palestinian individuals and just kind of how they've been directly impacted. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I feel like in a time with the socio-political climate being absolute shit, it's really just what we have control over, and the small parts that we can find control is through community and really talking about the people and caring their stories. And yeah, it's absolutely heartbreaking. And the next book I'm gonna share is I visited the Stahl house, and yeah, and again, even as I transition over to this book, it's kind of drawing about the level of privilege that we have out here to be able to visit like historical homes that still exist when Palestine does not. But either way, yeah, so I visited the Stahl house 2 months ago, 1 month, I don't know, my sense of time is really fucked up, but the Stahl house is a very popular, I think one of the most popular case study homes, and a lot of people have done like a lot of fashion brands and different shows have like filmed, taken photography at the house. But yeah, it's so beautiful. I saw it during daytime. I definitely want to come back at night, like when the sun sets and stuff. But yeah, the Stahl house is absolutely beautiful. We were able to kind of get a tour. And yeah, see right here, this is like a Miu Miu campaign that they filmed, or that they took at the Stahl house. It's very interesting. And then there's American Dad. So yeah, I think this book is really fun. It's awesome to kind of have a physical piece of something that you visited. Look at that. This is at night. That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like at night. Yeah, love. But yeah, I got this book at the end of the tour at the Stahl house. But yeah, I definitely want to come back. But I'm born and raised in Los Angeles. I love anything that kind of just shows a little snapshot of like kind of like a time capsule of how LA used to be, or just money was different back then and people were able to build homes from not even that much of generational wealth. So yeah, but I think there's still privilege in this white family being able to have access to that. But either way, okay. Favorite is my Sincerely album by Kelly Uchis, and I love her. I've been following her for a very long time. And yeah, I think her music always stood out to me. And speaking of, which I will also talk about in a bit, but I love Dorothy Ashby. This album is so beautiful. It's really such a vulnerable look into Callie's journey as she was pregnant, while pregnant, and also before she had lost her mother. So just a lot of different nuances that you really feel throughout the songs. I think my favorite song at the moment is Angels All Around Me, because I like to really just remind myself that I am protected and whatnot. Yeah, and like, she's just absolutely gorgeous. And I also went to her music video premiere night. I froze my ass off, but I was able to see the music video and it was so beautiful. But yeah, I love the inside of it. Yeah, if you really love an artist or love an album, like get the physicals of everything, like get the CDs, get the vinyls, just have it so you can kind of have that as part of your home, you know. It's such a special experience. How nuanced Callie is that her album, you never know what you're gonna get. Like, you're gonna get Callie, but you're gonna get a different vibe each time. But yeah, and I love her style, like, ugh, so gorgeous. And in her early years, when she was more present on social media, she was such a weirdo in a good way, and I really miss that part of her, but I totally respect that she wants to be more private. But yeah, so next is a vinyl of Dorothy Ashby, and This is Vinyl is Dorothy Ashby. I actually, funny story, that YouTube account doesn't exist anymore, but I think when I was in like, when I was a baby, I had another YouTube channel and I specifically played like Dorothy Ashby in like all of those videos like ages ago. And it's kind of interesting because I think in an interview, Kelly Uchis had said one of her influences is Dorothy Ashby, and I was like, I love her. So maybe there's a reason why I love Kelly as well. But yeah, Dorothy Ashby, she's such a beautiful musician. It's just very delicate harps and yeah. Favorite, I have another album, I'll put it here, that is my favorite, but yeah, okay. Are all of my physical media favorites. Let me know what you think in the comments and I'll catch you later.